What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to discuss, is the Cane Corso right for you? Cane Corso on this shirt, is it right for you? You can get yourself one of these sexy sweatshirts in the merch box down below. But before we get started, we need a big guy over here. Bruce Wayne, let's go. Come here, buddy. They need to see you. Come here, good boy. We need to discuss like a Cane Corso is right for these guys. You want to hug me? Can you keep away from him now? No. Is a Cane Corso right for you? These guys are an incredible breed. You are like the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my... Yes, I'm probably the most incredible thing he's ever seen. He's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Oh, buddy. You just want hugs and love. Yeah, we have a video to do. These guys need to be informed so they don't make any mistakes and get you if they shouldn't be having a Bruce Wayne. Okay, let me just get adjusted really quick, guys. For this, we're gonna go over some things that you may or may not like about the breed. That way, you can better assess if you feel like a Cane Corso is right for you. I wish more people would select breeds that are appropriate for them. For example, my Cane Corso Bruce Wayne needs far more exercise and training than my previous dog, which was an English Bulldog. That English Bulldog at the time was perfect for my wife and my lifestyle. He didn't need a lot of exercise, he didn't need a lot of space, he didn't need a lot of training, and we were so busy that it just worked out perfect in our lives to have that breed at that time. Too many people see these magnificent like creatures. Like, look at Bruce Wayne, he is magnificent looking. And they see the size, how big he is, how sweet he is, and they want one. But just because you see that doesn't mean that having one at this moment, this could change in the future, is right to own a Cane Corso right now or not. Remember, anytime you get a dog, guys, they are your responsibility for their entire life. So as you guys know, we have the best dog community, the absolute best Cane Corso community here on YouTube. You guys are amazing. It shows in the comments. It feels like you guys are like our family, which is why I'm always so responsive to you guys, especially on Instagram, trying to respond to your DMs as much as I possibly can. So with that being said, before we get started, do Bruce Wayne a favor. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, bring my dingling team as any of the newest videos on Cane Corsos or Bruce Wayne. Every time you subscribe, comment, like the videos, it helps the channel out immensely, which in turn helps Bruce Wayne out. It helps cover my health care. It helps support my wife. So again, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I can't thank you enough. So a big one is, do you have time for a Cane Corso? Do they have time for you, bro? Cane Corsos take up a ton of your time. You're gonna have to sacrifice so much of your life, most likely, to own one of these guys. Proud and tall. A Cane Corso demands your time. Sure, you don't have to give it to them, but what's the quality of their life gonna be if they need your time? Now, I'm not saying give in to your dog's demands, but they are a dog that requires a lot of time. I get so many messages from high school kids, college kids, kids just graduating college on Instagram, JasonCorey411, telling me their situation, telling me, for example, a lot of them are like, oh, I've had Rottweilers in the past, big dogs, I've done a lot of training with them, they're so responsive, is the Cane Corso right for me? And typically my response is, for example, if it's a 16-year-old kid, dude, you're 16, you have your entire life in front of you. You're going to most likely be leaving the house in 2 years, right? 2 years. The dog's not even fully mature yet, and you're going to be leaving your dog behind. That's not cool. That right off the bat, no, it's not the right time for you to have a Cane Corso, unfortunately. And the same goes to individuals in college, just graduating college. They'll be like, hey, I just graduated college. I love your channel. I really want to get a Cane Corso, and they'll explain their situation to me. And again, dude, do you want to give up your entire life right now? You're just graduating college. There goes dating. There goes hanging out with friends. Have fun trying to find a new job and structure working your dog. It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be so hard. 99% of the people that are just graduating college don't have time for a Cane Corso. Even beyond that, people who have established jobs, who have a house, who have a set schedule and are kind of set in their life, you really need to ask yourself, are you ready to bring in one of these guys, give them a structured life, sacrifice a ton of time, sacrifice time with your friends, sacrifice going out doing things you like, sacrificing your hobbies to raise one of these guys, because that's what it's going to take. The next thing, if a Cane Corso is right for you, How brushed up are you on your training skills? Have you trained dogs in the past? How long has it been since you've trained dogs in the past? You can be the best in the world at something, but if you stop practicing, such as working with your dog, you're gonna get a little rusty, and you don't wanna be making mistakes along the way. You wanna have your training down in your head, know what to do in most situations before it even happens. That way you can address it instantly and it doesn't snowball out of control. So if it's been years since you've trained a dog, brush up on your training. Read training articles, watch training videos. There's amazing training guides linked down below that I always talk about. There's a puppy training course. There's an obedience course. There's a raw food course to teach you guys how to feed your dog a raw diet. You can get it all bundled together and save a ton of money and get a bonus course just on Cane Corso. It's called the Ultimate Breed Cane Corso Bundle. It comes down to how much effort, work you guys want to put into it. You don't have to be a dog trainer to be an amazing dog trainer and leader to your dog. That's what I love about this channel. I'm not a dog trainer. I just really understand how to work with dogs, how to communicate with dogs, what they need from me. And that's what's so fun about this channel, because I'm just like you guys. I'm just a normal guy who loves his dog a lot, wanted a very well-mannered dog that's easy to live with, very respectful, will listen to what I say, be able to take him off leash if I choose. Put in the work, I put in the effort, I put in self-educating myself, and I was able to do so. So that's what's just so fun about this channel, that I can share this with you guys, just so you guys can feel comfortable. You don't have to be some crazy professional Cesar Millan dog trainer to get this. It just takes time, effort, and dedication. Check out those links in the description. Use code Jason, save 10%. It's good for any breed. If you're planning on getting any dog, self-educate yourself. I can't tell you enough. Self-educate, self-educate, self-educate. Do you want the personality of a Cane Corso? That's the next thing. Look beyond their appearance. Too many people are drawn to the looks and size, and that's a very sad, unfortunate thing. There's so much more to this dog than these beautiful eyes and these stunning good looks. He's got a massive brain in there. He's got a very big brain that thinks a lot. These guys are very intelligent. They need structure. They need discipline. They need to be worked. If you can't give your dog a job to do, then a Cane Corso is definitely not right for you. Remember, every breed has different traits. Some dogs, like Bruce Wayne, is most likely gonna follow you room to room. So if you don't want a dog that's following you room to room every time you get up, then a Cane Corso may not be right for you. Do you want a dog that's gonna be trying to cuddle you every single moment that they can? Cane Corsos are very, very affectionate. So if you don't want a dog up in your face, leaning on you, laying on your lap, always trying to be touching you, so unfortunately a Cane Corso wouldn't be right for you. Are you okay with your Cane Corso not liking strangers? Because as a puppy, sure, they're gonna want to be pet and loved by everyone. But as soon as these guys start maturing, remember they're a guardian breed, they're going to stop liking strangers the same. They will tolerate strangers if properly socialized. They're not gonna be outgoing to people. They're not gonna care about other people. And some people may want their dog to be outgoing to strangers and other individuals. You're not gonna get that with this breed, guys. Are you okay with your Cane Corso barking when people come up the driveway? Bruce Wayne, every single time mailman comes, UPS comes, somebody drives up the driveway, he goes nuts because he's doing his job. He's a guardian breed. He's alerting me, yo, there's someone on the property. This is my property. What's this person doing on my property? Get out of here. Do you hate to be stared at? Would you find it weird if you were just sitting there working and somebody's staring at you for like 15 minutes straight? These guys stare all the time. I'll be sitting there working at my computer. Bruce Wayne will be sitting next to me just staring at me. I'll keep working. Dude's still staring. Keep working. 15 minutes later, still sitting there staring at me. They will just stare at you. You can stare in Bruce Wayne's eyes, and he's not one of those dogs that's gonna look away. He's gonna stare back at you. Me, if I stare into his eyes, he's gonna keep staring at me. If a stranger does it, he's gonna take that as a threat and he's gonna bark at him. I know, you are a starer, and you don't like strangers to stare at you. Do you really want a guardian breed? Because certain traits come along with a guardian breed. Do you have the proper family structure for one of these guys? Everyone in the house needs to be on board. Bruce Wayne's the bottom of the pack. Your Cane Corso needs to be the bottom of the pack. Everyone in the household needs to be above the Cane Corso in the pack. And they have to see it like that. Not just you. Of course you see it like that, but does your dog see it like that? Bruce Wayne sees it as me, my wife, and then him at the bottom of the pack. That's why I tell everyone, the whole entire family has to be on board with training, with socializing. Are you willing and able to bring your dog out and about? Because socialization is an absolute must with a Cane Corso. From puppyhood, he's gonna be 4 in a few months, and he's still being socialized. It's an ongoing thing through their entire life. and especially at puppyhood. At puppyhood, it needs to be multiplied by 10. Get them out. Get them seeing everyone. They have to understand what's normal and what's not, so they don't assess everything as a threat. That's if you're bringing your dog into the house as a pet, which most of you are. If you just strictly want a guard dog that's gonna eat someone and not let them on the property, that's a whole different story. But if you're bringing a Cane Corso in the house as a pet, you really have to make sure they're fully socialized. Are you financially stable at the moment to be able to afford to own a Cane Corso? I have a great video on the cost to own a Cane Corso, so I'm not gonna go into all the details here, but they are very expensive to own. I'm not saying you have to be rich, but it is gonna take some financial sacrifice to own one of these guys. They are massive, meaning they eat more. Because of their size, their vet care is higher. If you get pet insurance, that's gonna cost more, again, because of their size. There's all these costs that are incurred weekly from owning a Cane Corso. It's not just that first $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to buy one. That's the cheap part, unfortunately. It's the yearly cost of owning them that gets expensive. Do you have a fenced-in yard or a big area for them to be able to run around and play in where you can work with them? And if not, that's fine. But do you have a designated area where you can be outside with them for multiple hours a day working with them? They're gonna need a lot of exercise. Yes, they're a Mastiff breed, but they're one of the more athletic Mastiff breeds with higher energy than, let's say, your English Mastiff. Now, I could go on and on with even more traits. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, let me know down below. I hope it gave everyone some things to think about. That way you can just assess if you feel like a Cane Corso is right for you at this moment in your life. If it's not, don't be discouraged. It doesn't mean that 1, 2, 3 years out that you're not gonna be ready for one. And do just that. If you're not ready now, start getting yourself ready. Start learning training techniques. Start learning about the breed. Start learning about what makes them tick. Just understanding dogs. That way when you get one, it's an easy, smooth transition. Yes, buddy, you like your chin scratch. Please do all the things in the way out. Subscribe, smash that like button, ring the ding-a-lings. Hopefully this video helps future-proof yourself getting a Cane Corso soon in the future. And until next time, Bruce Wayne and I will see you later. Peace. Bruce Wayne, you did so good this video. You just sat and just chilled. And you actually looked towards the camera instead of down the whole time. You stay right there. I got a treat for you. I always give Bruce Wayne a treat after videos, and I also play with him a little bit. He's working right now. This actually tires him out. Actually, you guys are giving my Cane Corso a job, so thank you. My dad made me some beef jerky, and Bruce Wayne loves it. I don't give him a lot of it because obviously there's salt on it. You can give dogs salt toxicity if you give them too much salt. But a little bit of salt ain't gonna hurt them, especially at his size. You want this, bro? Here. That's by far his favorite treat. Bro, that's good. Whoa! He just like water fountain all over my arm and leg. Alright guys. Thanks for all the love and support. That's my beef jerky. You can't eat my beef jerky. No, it's mine. It's mine. Alright guys, I'm gonna play Bruce Wayne now. Peace.